Carl,
Hello, Judge.
hey bud.
Welcome back.
Oh, thanks. You as well.
I sent you an email. I have a client that's in jail in Fort Bend County of Draymond Barnes. Case number
Whoa, 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 whoa,
2527653.
hold on there. 252.
7653.
Okay.
He's in jail in Fort Bend County. I was assigned to represent him back in September, but when he bonded out, they put a hold on him for Fort Bend County, and he's been there ever since. He's represented by Paul II over there, who I've been in contact with, and they finally arranged, got most of his cases resolved with the exception of one that they posted bond on this past Monday. So the only thing that's holding him in jail now is the bond that you revoked back in September.
Are you telling me you want me to give him a bond, a PR bond?
Well, I'm asking you to no. I'm not asking for a PR bond. I'm asking you to recall the capias that you issued in September, revoking the bond.
Okay, well, that's the same thing, essentially.
Not really, because he's
he
not on
picked
PR
up a new
bond.
case out of county. Why would we do that?
It was the new case. It was before this
Sorry?
case. The new case that he was transferred over there for was something subsequent prior to this case. It was not a subsequent case. It was a case that he was in jail on, that had apparently been filed on him.
Let me do this. Let me see. I want to run his full NCIC to see what's going on with Mr. Barnes so we can get a good picture of what's going on.
Okay. I sent you an email with all the documentation.
Give me a second, Carl.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So he has a robbery and threatening use of a firearm at a school, Carl, in Fort Bend County?
That's the robbery case has been resolved. The only case he has pending over there is threaten or a school bus.
What happened as far as the resolve on the robbery? Did they dismiss it or did he plead on it?
I think he pled for time served, if I'm not mistaken. They reduced it down to a lesser offense.
But why would they keep one case open and not do the other? I don't understand.
It's Fort Bend County, Judge.
Okay, let me, Alex, can you come here and help me out? Hey, let me give you a cause number. I'd like you to run an NCIC on Mr. Barnes, please. 252 7653.
Okay.
What's going on with him now? So, Carl,
Yes, sir.
if I reinstate the bond, what's going to happen?
Then he will be released from Fort Bend County, and then he can attend court here. His case in Fort Bend County is set for jury trial on 2/11. But actually, I think that's
So he's made bond on so they're going to go to trial on the case. He's set for trial.
No, he was set for trial on 2/11. They canceled it and rescheduled it for a pretrial conference on March the 27th. But they posted bond on January 13th, so he's not being held on that case anymore. The only thing he's being held on is the Harris County case from where the bond was revoked.
Okay, so I will reinstate it, but he's got to come here so we can. Have we done PC and everything?
Yes, all that's been done.
He didn't show up on his arraignment date.
He didn't show up. Yeah, he didn't show up on his arraignment date, Carl. We need to do the arraignment and stuff. So
Judge, he never. I was assigned to represent him on the arraignment date.
okay, so
he never was released from custody. You set a bond on him like $2,500, and then they posted a surety bond, but he never was released.
Okay, so let's do this. If I reinstate him, I need to get him here to do what we normally do on an arraignment. Okay.
That's not a problem, Judge.
Okay, so I'll reinstate it for you now.
I'm in contact with the family.
Okay, I'll reinstate it, and then what day next week?
Let's
You want
say
to reach
Friday.
out to him to see what's best? Well, he's in jail, I guess, right? It doesn't matter.
Right. I'll talk to him when he gets out.
All right, I'll reinstate it now, and then just pick a day next week. I don't care.
Okay. Friday's fine with me.
Okay, because it's an.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just
Let me make a documentation.
Okay, good.
Did you get the cause
Yeah.
number? Ready? It's 252 7653 on Barnes. Bond reinstated. Hey.
Yes, Judge.
No, not you.
No.
Give that to the kid, will you? Or let to the sheriff.
Judge,
Yeah.
would you ask the clerk to please notify the sheriff's office so they can release the whole?
Did you hear that? Notify the sheriff's office so they can release the hold.
Notify them.
Judge, once the bond is reinstated.
I mean, once the bond gets reinstated, it releases any kind of holds, you know?
What's the process by the end of the day?
It takes a while for everything to reflect in the system. It's not immediate,
Okay, Judge.
you know?
Understand.
But
You don't have to explain to me, I
I'll
know.
reinstate it and we'll put it on for Friday,
Thank you.
for next Friday, right?
Got you.
Obviously.
All right, I'll see you before then.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. All right. Now we have Ms. Warsbaugh.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's jail?
It sucks.
Great. It's supposed to. Not supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Problem is every time we give you a bond, you have like little wings. You take flight.
I don't take flight. It's just, okay, so.
Okay,
to
you don't, technically, you don't show up.
To be real with you, my transmission on my car literally did break down last time. And this time I made sure everything.
Patas. Take a bus. Phone a friend.
Well, where I live, it didn't have a bus route, but I do have Uber already ready, already scheduled. So there's no chance that I'm missing bond. Like, there's no reason why I would even miss anything.
Shame on, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, what is it? You've taken off on me 3 different times and you want me to give you a 4th bond? Really?
I want to prove myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Like, I have what it takes.
And Judge, I'll say, I have her information. I have information of her boyfriend and some other people. And my office will hound her, will call her and make sure that she's
I'm
there.
all about giving people multiple chances, but I've already given you 3. At some point, I have to say when, because if I don't, then I've done it 3 times. You and I have had this conversation before. The last time I let you out, we had the same conversation we're having now.
Yeah, I know. But literally, I'm done. Like, this is it. Like, I don't want to see myself back here, Judge. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't. Like, I want to prove to you. I want to prove to my family and myself. This is it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I have a kid. I have a job. I'm fully time employed. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this is it. This is it for myself. And I'm speaking 100% just you and me.
I don't believe you've
Well,
sold me
prove it.
this. You've sold me the snake oil before,
I've never actually got.
Sean, what I would like to do, and I agree with you that you can't keep doing what you're doing, especially if you have kids, because, if you're a mother,
I just want to come home.
that child needs you,
I know.
Hey, where's mom? She's in jail.
I don't want that to respond.
So what I would like to do, because this case has been open for a long time, perhaps do a TRAS. Let's see what they say, and we'll go from there. But so I have clinicians on staff. They can tell me exactly how we need to head. They will interview you, see what's going on in your life, to find which fork in the road to take, how to take it. They may say, okay, let's get her to do outpatient treatment. They may say, let's get her to do inpatient treatment. They may say she needs no treatment.
I don't want to do that. Can I take the conviction? And I know what I'm looking at. I understand what I'm looking at.
I don't want to
I
say
understand
that.
what I'm looking at.
You need to talk with Sean about that.
So,
Okay, I have.
Your Honor,
I have.
just my concern. Look, I don't want to render an involuntary plea or anything like that as a result of her wanting to get out. Our conversation back there was for a decent amount of time, and I have no problem, like I said, absolutely hounding her to make sure it happens so that she can be here. And if she's not, that can be on me.
Sean, But that's the fourth time. I'm not going to do it.
So if
I've done
it's
it. We had the same conversation the last time we were here.
So if it's not in the arena of PR bond or anything like that,
Can I-
can there be a number assigned, a set bail amount that she
Can I-
want to make?
Can I
If,
do,
in the event that she could.
I
Can I do
will
this?
give you a bail reduction, of course. I will do something reasonable just hold on.
okay, but I can't make bond. I know for sure I cannot make bond right now. I know if I do the conviction, I know what I'm looking at next time, and it's a state jail felony, and I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take all of that. I'm willing to take all of that. I need to get home to my kid. Please, Judge, please. I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm looking at.
I would think,
I'm comfortable with it. I'm
So-
comfortable with that theft charge on there. I know what it looks bad. I do. But I'm willing to take that right now to get home to my family.
whatever you guys want.
Okay,
So
so,
just, I mean, if you think this was tough, wait till you get upstairs in felony court. It gets so much worse.
No, there's not gonna be another,
If I had one strand of hair every time someone told me that,
and I get that.
I would look like Alex.
He has hair.
That's my point.
I don't
Every
get it.
time someone told me that excuse, if I had one strand of hair, I would look like Michael. Well, not like whatever you guys want to do, you know me. I can't, look, hey, I can't keep doing it. I have to show you that we mean business.
And I know I do, but let me show you that I mean business as well.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a deferred where it stays off your record.
I want it on my record though. I want that on my record and I want to take that on. I do. I really do. No, I do. I do. I do.
so how about this, Judge? Me and her will talk.
But I would, just hear me out. Look, I don't want to keep you on paper forever. But if we were to do the TRAS and you do treatment,
I'd rather,
as soon as you're done with the treatment,
I'd
we'll
rather,
successfully terminate.
I'd rather take the sex conviction in all honesty. I'm comfortable with that. I know what I'm looking at.
Don't want to clean up?
I want the sex conviction. I do. I want to take that. I want to
Guys
take that
talking,
on.
let me know what you want to do, Sean.
So just for the record, so at this time, personal bond or reinstatement is off the table. And then, if a bond amount is set, what would
The
that
bond
amount?
set of 7503. So if you want something different, I'm happy to give it to you.
Okay.
Whatever, something reasonable, whatever it may be,
Okay.
Um,
We'll have our conversation.
you have the conversation. If you want to, I mean, you just got the appointment today, right?
Yes.
If you want to roll it to Monday for you to do your diligence, that's also a possibility. Whatever you guys want to do, you let me know.
Get it worked out.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, you got to know, your record stands out for itself,
Yes.
no matter what your circumstance is. Criminality is still criminality. Whatever you're doing, if you need anything, we can help you here. If you want it, we can give you whatever you need. If you want treatment, if you want a cell phone, if you want a tablet, if you want a place to sleep, if you want to eat, we have resources here that we can help you with. And for as long as I'm here, because who knows how long I'm going to be here, if you ever come back and if you ever want anything, I'll give it to you.
Yes,
All
sir.
you have to do is ask. And I know that the thing is that, like, I get that you want to party, right? And
Not really. I just want to.
just listen,
But
I get it. That lifestyle is going to catch up with you
yeah,
because, life does not get easier the older you get. It gets difficult. You get
Yeah.
bigger, you get fatter, you get uglier, you lose hair. Life doesn't get easier.
time flies.
I want you to listen because you're thinking about what to say. You're not listening and internalizing what I'm trying to tell you, that it doesn't get easier. And I know that you want to get out there. You're ready to get there, go party and just what. If you don't have something, if you don't set yourself up with something, with a skill or some kind of trade or some kind of job or knowledge, you're going to end up lickety split at 50, at 60, destitute, alone, toothless, with no money on the street. Life doesn't get easier. And what you're doing now is you're only hosing yourself worse and worse. It's like we are watching you crumble. And I want to help you. but you just don't want it. And that's okay because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. But it's gonna catch up with you.
Yeah.
Don't let it. I'm telling you, in a moment's notice, 10 years is gonna pass. And if you keep there,
Yeah. Yes,
you're
sir.
charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The agreement that you've worked is 9 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done. You have to understand this now makes 2. On the 3rd, you're looking at a state jail felony, minimum of 6 months in jail.
Yes, sir. This is it, though. I think this is the last time we see each other, for
Well,
sure.
it is because
Oh, I know, so.
now on, another case, you're going
Yeah.
upstairs to felony court. I'm not going to see you.
Yeah, gotcha.
But this is going to trail you for the rest of your life. Once you plead guilty, you can never take it off. You can never say, you know what? I should have done something else. That's so stupid. Are you sure you want to do this?
Sure.
You don't want to short deferred where we can make minimal conditions. It won't go on your record.
I'm positive I want to do this.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no changing this. If you ever want something, come back. I will help you as much as I can while I'm here. All you got to do is come back and ask for whatever it is. It is so much that if you want to change this, I have jurisdiction up to 30 days. If you come back, you know, whatever you need.
I'll really put thought into it for,
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement. Good luck. Thank you. Sean, please go.
Good morning, Judge.
Hey, happy Friday.
Same to you, sir.
Okay, Shrey, who do we have here?
Esquivel E.
Good morning, Mr. Esquivel. Sir, you're wanted for out of the state of Washington. You're wanted out of the state of Washington for murder, attempted murder in the first degree, 3 counts, drive-by shooting, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Are you waiving formal extradition, sir?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
What is last name?
This is Esquivel on page 20. All right, sir. Thanks.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you. I'm glad we got it. That's the thing. Miss Oko, tell me,
Good morning, Judge. I've got Mr. Frank Hunter. And I think he needed to.
which one?
Frank Hunter.
Glad we got it. Glad we got it. Hunter. What would you like to do with Mr. Hunter?
Your Honor, he's going to waive. He needs to sign
Got it.
and I believe be admonished.
Thank you. Good job, Trey. Are you Frank Hunter? Good morning, Mr. Hunter.
Good morning.
Sir, you are wanted out of the state of Maryland for first-degree felony assault. Are you waiving formal extradition, sir? Are you waiving formal extradition?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you so much. Good luck. Yeah.
And Judge, that's it for me.
Thanks.
Maybe excuse, Judge?
Yes, ma'am. Hey,
Thank you.
Mr. Mercer, we didn't do PC on yours. We wanted to wait for you, so.
Duran, David Duran.
Hey, come up. So, Mr. Duran, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. Okay. On January 11, 2025, the officer was on patrol and observed an odor of marijuana and a male to be smoking in a vehicle nearby at the 8700 block of Lazy Brook Lane. The officer activated emergency lights, positioned himself behind the motor vehicle, and made contact with the defendant. The officer had the defendant step out of the vehicle and advised the defendant that he had been observed smoking marijuana. The defendant stated he was smoking marijuana inside the vehicle because he did not want to smoke inside his friend's home. The officer observed a strong odor of marijuana and conducted a PC search of the vehicle. The officer observed small crumble of green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training and experience at the bottom of the center console and 0.37 grams of a small marijuana joint in the ashtray in the cup holder. The officer observed an unholstered black Glock laying in plain view on the backseat floor, and the defendant stated the handgun belonged to him.
Mr. Duran, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. You see if he has a Texas driver license, please.
Don't worry on it.
All right. You're not allowed to drive unless you have a license and liability insurance in your name. Those are conditions of your bond. Do you understand? Those are the only conditions I'm going to put on you. Be careful. Don't do anything stupid. Do not pick up a new case. Otherwise, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'll put you in jail. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have a lawyer. Listen to him. He'll take care of you. Because you have him, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in contact with him. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you, you pick up a new case, become a danger to my community, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail. So you understand? All right. So the only thing is just don't get in trouble. Don't drive without a license and insurance. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. We will have you just sign the bond conditions, and after that, you'll be free to go. Okay? All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Good to you too. So can you file that?
The driver license and insurance.
Please.
Yes, Judge.